What's going on, guys? My name is Ben. How are you guys doing today? What I have for you today in this episode of Ben's Tech Advice is actually it's gonna be involved with flights, and this is actually where I show you how you can track the flight that you are on, or if you're picking someone up, you can track their flight, so that way you can get flight information on whether it's delayed or if they arrive early. Now you guys are probably like, why does this involve with tech? Okay, first of all, airplanes. You're using a computer, using your tablet, using your smartphones, downloading applications to do this. Okay? And the main point of this video, it's basically to give you guys an idea for those of you that own a computer, especially like the more younger people. When you think of a computer, you just think of homework, projects, playing video games. Well, you might not know this, but if you have a parent who uses the computer to plan all the travelings, book all plane tickets and all that stuff, making reservations, you might not even know how a computer is really convenient in using that. And so my point of this video is showing you guys one of the things you can do with a computer that would really make it a great household tool. So this video is pretty much showing you guys what a great tool it is to have a computer, like a great tool a computer is, and why you shouldn't think of it as just a plain device. Alright, and one of the ways I'm doing this is using the internet. So there's no special programs that is downloaded on this. I'm using the internet. So we have Google Chrome loaded right here, and what you are looking at is the official website for JFK International Airport in Long Island City, New York, also known as John F. Kennedy, and the F stands for Fitzgerald, for those of you that are wondering. So as you can see, this is the home page for the flight. That's great. And you want to track the flight, no problem. You go to track flights right here, and you can do it by flight number, select an airline, and the date. Let's do the flight number. So I'm gonna do DL2. Stands for Delta 2. Okay. And we're gonna find Delta Airlines right here. Okay, and we're gonna track the flight. And you might get that pop-up message saying, okay, sorry, we couldn't find the flight. No problem. And if they really can't find it, whatever. So as you can see, take a look at this map right here. This is what I'm talking about. So you can pretty much get a status update of where the airplane is at currently and how much time is being given. Like how much time is there before it arrives at its destination. So as you can see, it is going from London Heathrow Airport going all the way to JFK Airport in New York. And it gives you all the information right here. So for example, the departure information, London, LHR stands for Heathrow Airport. Okay, the scheduled time was 5:05 p.m. It didn't take off until 5:30, and it take off from Terminal 4. And then when it lands in New York JFK, the scheduled time for landing is supposed to be 8:20 p.m. and their estimated time is going to be 7:54 p.m. and the time to arrival is 36 minutes, as you can see in the 0HR. There aren't any hours left. Now it's just minutes, and it's going to be heading to Terminal 3, and the gate number is B23. Alright, so B23. So you can see that this flight is going to be a little bit early, but once they land, they probably aren't going to be able to get off the plane right away because they're going to have to get all the gates set up. And this is actually a true story, because this year when I went to Europe, I flew from London and going back home and back to JFK Airport. Scheduled time was supposed to be 8:20 at night, and we got back around 7. They didn't let us off the plane yet because they were trying to get the gate ready because we were early. So we waited for a long time. Actually waited past this time right here. Okay, so that's one way you can do it. Now by city. Alright, so select a departure airport. We're going to use the same airport that we just saw, so we're going to be going to London. Okay, London, UK, Heathrow. That's the one I want, because that's the plane that I departed from when I went home this year from Europe. And we're going to be scrolling down all the way to New York. New York, JFK. Okay. Track flight. Now, the thing with this one is that they give you several flights. It's not like if you memorize the flight number right away, it'll just take you to the map exactly. No, they give you several flights on what flights you want to keep track of. So, for example, we got Air France, American Airlines, British Airways, Cyprus Airways, Delta Airlines, whatever, etc., etc. We got all the airlines right here. Now, look at this chart right here. It says flight. Okay, so flight, that's just the flight number, status, arrived, scheduled, in air, landed, delayed, cancel, and of course the departure time and when it was updated after the departure time, as well as the arrival time, and then the updated arrival time. Alright, so this was the same flight number that we just saw, and you click on this little eye right here, and then you can view the map. Now, if it doesn't say in air, and this is like arrive, for example, if you click on that, you're not going to be able to see the map. Okay, so let's do a different destination, and let's actually do a domestic flight. So instead of London, we're going to choose Los Angeles, California, going to New York, JFK, and we're going to search for several flights. So as you can see, there are some flights in the air, and some of them are scheduled, some of them delayed, like this one right here for Air China. And you keep scrolling down, you got more flights from different airlines right here. So we have several Delta ones right here. So in air, let's check the status update. So they should be landing around 9:36, and the plane is only halfway there, halfway across the country. Okay, so you guys pretty much get the idea. And this is actually one of the websites you can use to track down some flights. And it doesn't have to be specifically to JFK. For example, watch. I'm going to do by city, and I'm going to change this. So I'm going to go to, let's do Hartford, Connecticut. And we'll do Dallas, Texas. So track the flight. And as you can see, we got a couple flights right here. So we got American Airlines in air right now. Okay, let's check this one. And as you can see, there it is, going from Hartford, Windsor Locks, Connecticut, going to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Now, you guys are probably like, what about international countries? Okay, you can do it from, you can view it from the U.S. going to a foreign country. But what do you want to do a foreign country to another foreign country? Well, let's check that. Alright, so I'm going to select Beijing, China right here. And we'll just do London. London Heathrow. So they actually give you some of the flights right here. Now in this case, this wasn't the best example because they all already arrived. But sometimes there will be some flights that says in air. And if you were to click that I button to try to view the flight map to see the status of it, like where's the plane at, it's going to give you a message saying blah 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 blah, it's blocked by authorities, blah 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 blah. So that means you can't even view the map. Now, I'm not sure if JFK.com or this website right here, this is the link right here, you guys want to check it out. So far, all the websites that I've been to, this seems to be the only one that can track the flight and actually have a flight map, because I tried going on to Bradley International Airport's website and they did not give me a flight map. They just give me the schedule of the flight and then like the flights that are going on from there. So that's pretty much it. And for those of you guys that actually do this with your computer, and if you know any other websites, go ahead and let me know. If you guys do know that JFK's website isn't the only one where you can actually view the flight map or the track the flight down. Maybe it could be something else. I don't know. All I know is that JFK is one of them that you can and use it for. Anyway, guys, this was another episode of Ben's Tech Advice.